Hello, hello, hello. Happy, thank God. It is Thursday, Friday Eve. Yay, yay. It's your girl, P. Angie P. I'm coming to y'all with a very intimate video. This is called Story Time with P. Angie P. So, my sister-in-law, well, I never married her brother, which is my baby daddy, Lee. Never married him, but I consider Nikki as my actual sister. Like, blood, they always say blood doesn't make people family. And Nikki is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. The thing I learned about her today is that she thinks I don't listen to her. Just like Dawn thinks I don't listen to her, everybody seems to think I don't listen to them, but I do. What I come to find out and realize is that they don't listen to me. I said it, Beverly. You don't listen to your sister. I want you to know that I am good. I understand what you said about no smoking and what else did you say? No drinking, no alcohol. But boo-boo, wine ain't never hurt nobody. Hello. But I see where you're coming from, Beverly. It looks from the naked eye that I'm going through a manic episode and my life is spiraling out of control. But when you listen to me, if you do, you will know, like my cousin Alice, that the moves that I'm making do appear out of the norm or strange, but they're very strategic. The fact that I'm always saying that I'm a genius and I'm a billionaire, where do you think I'm going to get the money from? Grandiose ideas, of course. So yeah, I might go to CVS and spend over $1,000. And don't worry about how I spent it. Don't even worry about it. But what I'm doing with that is I'm investing in myself. So I get the chocolate fountain machine thing. So if I do event planning, which I can, I will bring that to the event. And they'll use it. They'll pay to rent it. They'll pay for the fruit, the chocolate. Don't worry about how I purchase the things either. Very strategic. Extremely smart. So at the end of the day, I'm flipping the thousands of dollars, whatever I spent at CVS, not thousands with an S, but the $1,000 or over $1,000 that I spent in CVS. Because I got grandiose ideas like buy a gift card for every, do some regular Visa gift cards, but also do like movie theater gift cards, Subway, Chipotle, stuff that I like, that I know that someone else would like to purchase, And then do raffles, auction them off. The sky's the limit, but I'm making money. Hello. So let's get right to this video. This is a story time about this is a story time about how my crackhead brother, true story, I can't make this up if I wanted to, stole my vehicle. Well, not really even my vehicle. Long story short, the loaner that I am the only one authorized to drive. This really happened, y'all. I'm like really in the thick of it right now at the moment. But anyway, I can tell y'all what's going on so far. And then I'll catch y'all back up later. And let me stop saying crackhead. He's not a crackhead. He's just acting like a crackhead. He actually is a meth head, which typically appears to be just as bad, if not worse. I mean, you giving away trucks, 2023 trucks that don't belong to you or me. Bruh, that's grand theft auto, and that's a felony. You're going to jail. Stephen Gordon Perkins Jr., you are going to jail. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, I don't. And I'll never talk to you again. Like, I'm never say never, they say, but man, you got to get clean and all kind of stuff for me to ever even think about hearing your voice. Because when I got the Camaro this time, my daddy said, you better not even let Stephen look at your car. It's that bad. Because last time when I got the Camaro in 2014, I got a brand new Camaro. It wasn't a drop top, though. It was just regular red, fire red Camaro. Brand new. The boy wrecked it. Stole it then and wrecked it. So this time I have to show him, no, you can't keep stealing cars from me and getting away with it. Sorry. Even the police were like, ma'am, they were trying to discourage me from turning my brother in or getting him in trouble for stealing a vehicle that I'm driving until my vehicle is ready. That the dealership seems to not be concerned about at all. It's a lot. I need some water. Oh, by the way, y'all, alkaline water is what I drink. And it's the best water you could ever drink. And I will be selling it by the gallon. I think it's a few gallon bags. It's like these plastic bags. And they're $20. It's a great deal. But I will be selling alkaline water myself. So support your girl. If you know me, you know that I need water to calm down and focus or take deep breaths or count backwards slowly. And I'm not talking about just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I used to do. I didn't know. My counselor, because I'm going through anger management counseling of all things. Like, I really need that. I'm not an angry person. We'll get into that later. But anyway, she said do 5 1,000. 4 1,000. 3 1,000. 2 1,000. 1 1,000. And I even go a little further and I say 0 1,000 until I'm completely refocused and my mind is not on the thing that angered me. Because I learned this from my brilliant counselor as well. And you guys, I'm really excited about this counselor because I have been in counseling on and off for years now, at least since 2013, right? I have never met anyone smarter than me in life, really. But the counselor is smarter than me. Go figure. Not only that, she challenges me. She gives me homework. She's a great woman. I really like her. Like, of all the times in my life, I finally got someone that I can confide in, trust, that knows what she's doing, that can help support me in my journey of writing my book. Let's just say that, because it's very therapeutic. Yeah, it's a lot going on. But let's ease our way into all of that. Let's stay on track and focus. Gotta do that. So, in a nutshell, I was just like, I'm learning how to use different techniques to calm down. And she told me that she realizes that I don't need anger management. Like I was ordered to take. First of all, I've taken it before. Second of all, I'm not an angry person. What is happening is I have experienced lots of trauma in my life. Starting at, I don't even know, before I was 5, let's see. My dad was abusive. He twisted my ear if I got the wrong key when I'm playing the piano. Hit the wrong note. I used to sing, y'all, and play the piano. My dad taught me those skills. And I will say, I'm not going to say all bad things about my dad, but what I will say is he was violent, he was aggressive, he was mean, he yelled, he was an alpha male, I guess, but it was too much. It was like extreme. So extreme to the fact that my brother was whipped at 5 years old with an extension cord. I hope there's no kids watching this, because this is about to get explicit. So turn off now, kids, if you're under the age of 13. This is PG-13. This is not PG-13, okay? My brother was bad. He was very, I would say he was active. He was fast, very talented, very skilled. He reminds me a lot of my son, Jabril. So, like, Jabril is very energetic. He gets up at the crack of dawn, and he just be on one, like on 10, like the whole day. He doesn't even need a nap anymore, and he's 8. But he's so smart. He's smarter than all of my children. He's the youngest, but he's smarter than all my children. I got 3 kids. So one girl that's 21, my 10-year-old son, and he's my youngest, Jabril. Long story short, Jabril, he gets things like a sponge. Like, I taught him about the power of your subconscious mind, which says your wish is my command. I taught him to say affirmations and to affirm things. All these positive things that I teach my son helps him manifest things quicker than he could ever imagine, right? Because he's learning these skills so early. And not only that, he's teaching his big sister and brother how to use those skills, and others, really, you know? Because I tell him that his subconscious mind is like his superpowers, like Superman. In a nutshell, people don't think that I know what I'm doing, and it kind of sucks, but I really do. The fact that my brother was beat so bad that he pissed blood, and he had to get stitches, I believe, on his eyebrow, like I did. I have stitches. I had to get stitches recently this year on my eyebrow. We'll talk about that. That's another story time in itself. My brother is stuck. And this is what my counselor told me. A couple things she told me. She said, Angela, you're not angry. What happens is when an event happens, for example, the event of him taking the loaner that I borrowed from the dealership while they're waiting on parts for my vehicle. The vehicle, mind you, that I bought October 4th, that broke down October 12th. I mean, story after story. That's for another story time, though. In a nutshell, my brother is stuck. I am not angry when an event happens like him stealing my truck. Not my truck, the dealership's truck, that they seem to not care about at all because, well, I guess they say, what's the point of caring? Because it's a brand new truck. The VIN number's not registered. Not only that, they don't know what dealer plates is connected to that particular vehicle. So even if they wanted to look for this car, they can't find it. Like, Anyway, um, so with trauma, it doesn't end in childhood when the trauma ends and you become an adult. I learned that it manifests in adulthood. If you don't go to counseling and you don't deal with your trauma. And when I say counseling, it has to be, so there's all types of counseling. There's grievance counseling, there is postpartum depression counseling, so counseling for childhood trauma is what is specifically needed for me, right? And my brother. He has been literally like a walking, ticking time bomb, suicide bomb. He started off, he had HIV, now he has AIDS. He doesn't take care of himself because he keeps doing meth. Like, you can't do meth and you have AIDS. He winds himself up into the hospital. He winds into the hospital all the time with pneumonia. Like, Stephen, are you trying to kill yourself? So, I have people in my life like Lawrence that is an enabler. He really is. Beverly was right when she said he's an enabler. And I got to get rid of him in 2024. I do. I have to make some changes. Unless he comes up to where I'm at mentally, energetically, and all that, I gotta move past it. I gotta let him go. Get back to Jabril. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm brilliant. My boys are brilliant. And I turn my passions into cash. I know how to manifest things easily and effortlessly. I do different things to manifest things. I write in a journal, and it's called scripting. I write things into existence. I do vision boards. I do electronic vision boards with music playing, like the song, What God Has For Me, It Is For Me, or Closer to My Dreams by Guapole. I am so creative with manifesting. I manifested this house. Another story time for another day. But I manifested this house by writing a letter to it, and it came back to me in my apartment that I was in at the time. And the letter was perfect. But I just do weird, or not weird, I wouldn't say weird, different things and unique things to manifest, right? If people think, first of all, I was diagnosed in 2013 with bipolar. It was an incorrect diagnosis because when I was diagnosed, I was high off of marijuana and alcohol, right? My third baby's father, Terrence, is the one that started me to smoking weed, because he was like, well, Angela, he saw how vulnerable I was because of how Brian had did me. Brian is my second baby daddy that I've known since I was a teenager, since I was literally 15 years old. And he's 17 years older than me. That's statutory rape. It is what it is. Anyway, moving forward. By the way, my cousin told me there's no statute of limitation on filing a case against someone for statutory rape, for sex crime. So I'm going to find out. And if it's not, I'm going to Fulton County. Well, I'm going to Fulton County to find out. And I'm going to go ahead and file because I have Stockholm Syndrome. The same thing that Azriel, Clary, and Jocelyn Savage had or have with R. Kelly. I got it with Brian Taylor. I'm sorry, I just do. I don't care. I'm putting his name out there. It's the truth. Anyway, moving forward. At the end of the day, I know what I'm doing. It might appear like I don't know what I'm doing, but all these moves I'm making are money moves, money-making moves. Beverly didn't even give me a chance to explain to her, like, the good, positive stuff I'm doing, because she's so busy hearing all the negative stuff that is occurring, but it's occurring because I am a superstar and I'm writing my own book and my movie. I'm sorry, so I gotta have it juicy. So, because I've always been a drama queen, like naturally, just natural born drama queen. That's me. So, Auntie Regina, yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna mention you. One thing I'm going to say to you, Auntie, is that me getting to know you and Alice and other members of my family, it's amazing because I learned a lot about the women in my family that I didn't know. They nosy. Nosy. They're nosy as hell. Yes, they are. I'm just going to say it. They nosy. Nosy motherfuckers. I hope I don't get a strike or something. Excuse my language, but I'm telling the truth. Them mugs is nosy. I have never met or known any nosy women as nosy as they are. Auntie Regina nosy, Donna nosy, and Alice nosy. They're nosy. I'm sorry to say it. That's my family, but they are nosy. Even Nikki. Now, Nikki ain't no, Nikki nosy too. No, Nikki not really nosy. She don't be really wanting to know nothing. When too much negative. She do be wanting to know stuff, but not like my family, bro. And Nikki was like, why would you stay with somebody? Because I went to my cousin's birthday party, December 16th, I want to say. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And I stayed with her sister, Alice. And Nikki was like, why would you stay with somebody you don't know? So you got to get yourself together. You need to stop smoking weed or something or don't drink or something. Like, she's just assuming that I'm doing these things. She don't even know what I'm doing at this point in my life. So I'm just listening to Nikki. At the end of the day, Nikki, I understand where you're coming from. I do. But you have to hear me out. You don't know if I'm smoking or drinking or doing edibles or whatever. It appears that I am because of what's going on to you, because you don't know what's going on in my brain and how I manipulate people in situations and playing the game of chess, not checkers. But Nikki knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, Auntie Regina, you nosy, boo. You ask too many questions. You want to rush me to answer you. You want to be in control of your life and mine, and you don't want me to follow my intuition? Where they do that at? Do I need to just throw the whole auntie away? Auntie Angela, I'm about to throw you away because I've been trying to get you to call me namesake for I don't know how long. Throw the whole auntie, the honey away, the light-skinned honey away. Just throw it away. Let me stop. Okay, this video is starting to be a little too long. All right, so y'all, I'm about to end this video so that I can upload it, delete it, because it's going to take up too much space. And do my next video, which is some money-making ideas that you guys can see and Beverly can see so that she won't be so concerned and worried about me. Because she's thinking she's psychic, or not psychic, but intuitive, which she is. But you can't manifest in my world. Don't take my pen, because I'm from Detroit. When I say don't take my pen, I mean I am the co-creator with God for my everyday experiences, for my movie, my book. I'm the author, co-author, for everything. So when I say don't take my pen, I didn't give you permission. It's metaphorically. You can never take my pen anyway, even if you tried. First of all, like I said, I'm from Detroit. But the moral of the story is, in the end of this story time, was the fact that my brother stole my car. And the 7-year-old in me that is stuck, that was traumatized. Because I was the big sister, so I always, in my mind, felt like I needed to protect my brother. So my sister is older than me even, but she doesn't have the same mother and father like me and my brother do. So me and my brother were able to grow up together up until a certain point. We shared with each other. Like, I felt like I had to protect him, even though He was very mean to me. I used to cry because my eyes were born like cross. And then my daddy realized that I had low self-esteem or was getting had low self-esteem. And I was crying and I had to wear a patch. And my brother made fun of me. My neighbors did. They called me pirate. It was just a disaster. So my patch is soaking wet. And my daddy's like, Dr. Robinovitz, could you please, for the sake of my daughter's self-esteem, and could you get my daughter her eyes surgery? Can we get her eyes fixed? And that was very touching to me to read that as an adult, because that was 5, I think, when I got my first surgery. And then the second surgery, I was in college, and I got it on my own through my insurance at the time. My stepfather had insurance on me. So I had got the surgery myself, yeah. I had gotten braces to close my gap up, but it came back, which is fine, because my teeth are nice, so. Anyway, let me stay focused. I say everything that I've said on this video all to say that the pieces of the puzzle are coming together in my life. This past summer, I did a 500-piece puzzle. I started off with my sons helping me, and they was like, no, Mom. And Jabril is my brightest kid, and he used to love puzzles. But things have changed since he's been living with his dad full time. That's a whole nother story, time for another day as well. But in a nutshell, his confidence has changed. He used to always just not be shy and just dance in front of anybody, anywhere, anytime. But I noticed his daddy would call him dingy. I heard him say it before a couple times. And I told my son, you know the power of your subconscious mind. Do not allow anybody to take your pen and write in your story and create in your world about who you are. I, as your mother that birthed you and carried you for 9 months, told you you are a genius. Forget me telling you. You tell yourself that. You affirm it, and then you go back to your daddy and say, Dad, it's impossible for me to be dingy because I can't be dingy and a genius. So I'm telling my son to assert himself to whomever, especially when it comes to your mother. When somebody talking about your mama, stand up for her. Because she brought you in this world. You feel me? Well, I'm about to go, y'all, because this is a long video. Longer than normal for me, but it was very much needed. And I'm going to do more story times like this. I'm going to start doing story times on TikTok to get my TikTok following up. But all right, another quick, not a video. I'm going to do a short about my business pictures to show y'all that next. See you in a few. Peace. Enjoy the magic of your day. Oh, look at my shirt. It says positive. Does it say vibes? Yeah. No, positive mind. Isn't that cool? Peace.